Hey! Welcome back to some more Need for Speed Underground 2, as always. This is Sinapse, and we are continuing kind of where I left off in the last episode. We are in Coal Harbor West. I did some racing off camera, got 16 world event wins, raced some punks on the highway to get a custom part, which is that one. I looked at what I had before, and that was the one that popped up after I got the custom performance part that I have to go, get to the place before X amount of time, and you'll get stuff. But I got the 16 world event wins without any upgrades from last episode, so that we can do that all on camera. So we're going to start off at the performance shop, because that's the least exciting. I'll probably upgrade my car.
Swap out stock parts with aftermarket hardware.
So we got the extreme package. Also, I had like $100,000 after doing all this stuff.
Upgrade the
so
brains
I got
of your
tons.
ride by swapping out the stock computer. Now, transmission is where you lose most of your power, so any upgrade will help you get more ponies. Tighten your
Tons of
ride,
money.
Get rid of that stock suspension.
Ooh, suspension. Look at that handling go up.
Nitrous
like
oxide
that.
is the glycerin of the race world.
Extreme nitrous oxide. We go with NOS because they were our old sponsor. I don't even know who our current sponsor is anymore. Let's go Toyo.
You know, going fast needs to be balanced with stopping fast.
Got some nice
Stop
brakes.
Put your
Weight
car on a
reduction.
diet.
Ooh, we
Less
do have
weight
weight
means
reduction.
more speed. Spool up
Turbo.
some extra power by installing the
Sweet.
turbo kit.
Okay, my car is basically maxed out in terms of performance now. Just look at that. Just look at those. Look at those stats. Like, you can't really get higher acceleration. Top speed's pretty much maxed out. Handling could still be a little bit better, but whatever. So yeah, that's it's a good car now. I mean, it was always a good car. Now it's even better. I don't know. Can't really feel any different. Let's go over to the body shop. I actually found a shop that I didn't find on camera. Over here. And it is this body shop. I don't think it unlocked anything for me on discovering it, though, which is sad. I still don't think I have like body kits, but we'll find out, won't we?
Say goodbye to stock.
Alright, do we got new? I think we do. This is all new. Yeah, it's all new. Oh. Man, so many cool things. Squire 9 looks pretty, it's like classy, you know? I like Stingray. I'm gonna go Stingray. I like Xylon better for the back, though. Go with Stingray for the side skirts. I have my custom. We don't got new hoods. We have new non-carbon. Dual. Yes, I like dual. Roof scoops. Let's go with Zephyr dual. Headlights, we got new headlights? No. Taillights? No. Mirrors. Oh, I haven't put any mirrors on this? Oh, I have custom mirrors on that, that's right. Or carbon mirrors. Rims. Do I have custom rims on here? I can't remember if I do. Okay, I have like everything unlocked. I forget which ones. Okay, so these are higher star rating. What about Low and Heart? No, Low and Heart are the same. Luxani are also higher. Koenig is what I have currently. GNL also higher. NK is the same. BBS is lower. Okay, so cool. Too star-y for me. Low and Heart is the same. Momo. I like those. Those are also pretty cool. I actually like these better. I wish they were thicker. Like the spindles, I think should be thicker. Let's go with these. These are all. Oh, those are the same. Okay. Racing Heart? No. All right. Carbon fiber. Convert trunk to carbon fiber. Yes. Carbon fiber body kits. No, I don't want to remove the vinyls. Do I have regular white body kits? I don't have white body kits. I have carbon body kits. which would just turn like what I have currently in the stuff to carbon, but it would remove some of my custom vinyl. I got a text message. Sorry that you could probably hear that. I'm gonna mute my phone. So unprofessional. Oh, congratulations! I've been selected to appear on the DVD cover because I got 7 stars, I think.
A producer is milling about with the crews.
All right, where is that one? That star is up there, underneath that.
Tonight, he's capturing
Street-
raw footage for his
street
next
cross.
street production of Slam and
Let's
Stretch.
go
Rip it
to
up and you're in for sure.
the yellow, which is car specialties, right? Yeah, car specialties. See if I got any new car specialties stuff, which I think I did. My car does feel faster. It does seem to be quicker, like just acceleration-wise. I can definitely notice it.
Hey, accessorize your ride.
Alright, we
with
got new
style.
custom gauges. I
Fits
think we
when you
do.
race.
Ooh.
By upgrading your car's looks and audio. right
Invader, circuit, or bling. Can I change the color of bling? I can change the color of bling. Let's change it. Let's change it to some blue. That's like blue and green. That's pretty awesome. It matches my car nicely. Oh, I'll change it to that. Alright, neon. Do we have better neon? No. Oh. Engine neon? Oh, I can upgrade the engine neon now that I have the extreme engine installed. Alright, well, we gotta go. These are all 8.04, right? Yeah, okay. We gotta go with the green pole. It's gotta match our car. Trunk neon. Let's upgrade. Okay. Window tint. Oh, we got dark pearls now. Dark pearl lime. Lights. Oh, we can get bright green instead of just regular green. Okay, we have already upgraded. Oh yeah, level 3 hydraulics. Let's go. Trunk layout. Custom. Alright, now we can go trunk neon. Get more green pulse. This thing is so badass. Audio components. Let's throw some shit in here. Clarion sub 12-inch. I can't even like see these, so like it matters. Sure, the one that sticks out seems like the best thing to go with. Doors. Get some suicide doors. Scissor doors. Definitely scissor doors. Scissor doors are way cooler than suicide doors. Split hoods. Oh, it removes my current hood though. What's my current hood? Not anything that special. I like that. Well, we got a 10-star car now. We have put everything we can into it. So my car is basically maxed out, which is appropriate considering this is the last stage of the game. Whoa! Blacktop Bandits DVD cover. Racing Street Unleashed DVD cover. Straight from the Streets DVD cover. Alright, well I just got the other 3 DVD cover things unlocked. So that's there. Oh, there's one in the airport with everything else. So there, and there are the 4 DVD covers. We're gonna go to this because that is a custom performance part, and then we'll probably do a few races, maybe an underground racing league, and like a few other just regular races, maybe a DVD cover. Just mix it up, a little variety. I'm gonna try to push this through this game and get this game done like the next week and a half. I know it's been like a week since I have uploaded it, which I actually have good reasons for. Oh, that's not hard. So we just go straight and then up. Okay. So I was gonna record last weekend, and then we were hit by a few days of storms where we lost power like 2 or 3 times throughout the weekend. So that prevented my ability to really record. This week at some point, I'm not gonna really say when, just for a little bit of anonymity. Is that how you say that? Staying anonymous, more or less. At some point in this week was my birthday, so of course I was celebrating that, and some friends got back from college since it is almost Thanksgiving. So I hung out with them. Basically, just normal life has been keeping me busy, or in a position that I wasn't able to record. But now it is the weekend again, and I have a little bit of free time. So I am going to record at least 2 episodes today. Probably another 2 episodes tomorrow. Try to push them out every day. Nitrous, weight reduction, or suspension. Weight reduction probably helps top speed. I'm gonna go suspension for handling, I think. Because the acceleration was pretty much already maxed out. Top speed was close, but definitely some handling could be nice.
Is that what I think it is? You obviously nailed them out there to be getting access to parts like that.
Obviously.
Nice work, buddy.
Is this a drag race? Yeah, it is. This is one of our sponsor-required drag races. And since we're right here, let's try it. See if I can do it on the first try, now that I have a Uber car. I mean, I beat like 4 drag races without all the upgrades, and it was difficult, but I did it. It's the same course as always, too, which is funny. How I would win this every time is I would like be in 3rd, draft behind everybody, get a lot of nitrous from it. Oh jeez. Oh, this is something. This is something. So I basically do this and wait for it. Flying through the air and win. I ended like 2 of the races like on my side or on the top of my car. And I never win by much, but I win, and that's all that matters. So that's one sponsor event down. Look at that. That was easy. Let's see what else we got in the area. Where are we? Okay, we're there. We can go do a street cross and then an underground racing league right next to each other.
Yo, dog,
I'm down for that.
On the wire is that there's some action brewing in Cole Harbor East. I haven't been able to pinpoint the exact
Thanks,
location,
bro.
but you should be able to find them without much problem. It should be some easy pickings, so I thought you might want in. Good
Ooh,
luck.
this is a crazy track. I don't know how many laps this is gonna be. Hopefully like 3 or less. Oh, 4 laps on this? Okay. Oh, already getting spun. Nope, don't take me to the wall with you, come on. Get off me. Oh, this is a crazy ass course. I think I need to tune my car again. It's been a while since I tuned it for all the different race modes. Although, I mean, it's kind of almost the end of the game. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it off camera in between episodes sometime. If I'm not having that much trouble, though, I can, I guess, survive. That would probably help me to have an easier time if I did tune it. Fuck. That was a great turn. Courtesy of yours truly. I think I've raced this track before, actually. But the last time I raced it, I only had like 3 laps. It was one of the 16 races I completed off camera. I think it was this, or very similar to this course, where like right after the first thing was like that spiral where you went down and there was a lot of back and forth. I mean, they're all pretty similar. They all share either this track or like that dirt track that really only has like one setup that it always fucking uses, which is like a W essentially, with the, you know, the line across the bottom being the finish line, and then like a W sort of thing. This track actually isn't as long as I thought it would be. I thought it would take longer. It just looks a lot larger than it really takes to complete, just because there's a lot of turns and stuff. It's really not all that large. This section is not bad because you just drive straight through it. We're already on lap 3 at 4, so it's not like it's terribly long. Of course, driving into the walls probably makes it a little bit longer. Man, this car feels a lot better than I did the 16 races with. It would have been super easy to, like, I never really like was in any sort of danger of losing any of the 16 races I already completed, but this car now is just, it's OP. It's OP. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe I should have just kept all the performance stuff off and just been like, I can probably beat the game without the last tier of performance upgrades when you get to tier 2 of everything. But and then I guess I couldn't get like a 10-star car very easily because I don't have like engine neon. I guess that's all I really have. I guess I can also paint my brake calipers now probably, which I didn't do, but whatever. Alright. Cool. Street cross out of the way. Let's do the underground racing league. That should be right here. That it's not the airport one. It's the off, like the this one. It's like a Grand Prix style racetrack. I enjoy this one better than the airport, honestly. I've already said that before, but I'll say it again. Why not? Only 3 laps. Not too terrible. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Alright. Let's not get pushed by them while in midair. Oh, he got spun. Alright, you're in the lead. And I don't think this should be that terrible of a race. So anyways, like I said, I know it's been a week, and it's just because I've been busy with other stuff. Hanging out with friends, like I said. The preseason patch for League of Legends came out, and it completely like broke what everyone was used to because it changed so much stuff all at once. No one knows really what to do now, and I love it because honestly, you only can play the same thing over and over and over and over again so many times before. I mean, like, yeah, it's a different game each time, and you're going against different opponents and possibly playing different champions, but like the same overall flow of the game was the same. But now it has changed so drastically. A lot of people are upset and angry, and it's probably going to be quote-unquote fixed. They're going to change it back to being more in line of how it was before, but kind of a compromise between how it is now and how it was before, because they tried to increase like the support role gold and stuff, but now just everyone is buying the support gold items, and so you don't really have to have a jungler and stuff. Those you don't know who don't play, there's like 5 roles, and basically they tried to increase the role to 1, or the power of 1 role, and those items that they gave that role ended up being too powerful, so now everyone's building it, and it's kind of eliminated another role, and so people just are running 2 supports instead of a jungler and support. So they kind of tried to increase 1 role's power, but they increased it too much, so now it's better to have 2 of that role instead of 1 of that role and 1 of another role. That's how I best can explain it for people who have no idea what I'm talking about. In other news that people actually probably know about, PS4 and Xbox One both launched, and they are both out now. I think they both sold over 1 million consoles in the first 24 hours. Xbox One came out yesterday? Yeah, it came out yesterday at the time of this recording. I'm hoping to post this video up today, so not that anyone will watch it today, so by the time it's, you know, being watched by you, the viewer, it's probably been a while since the Xbox One came out, but for the person who's recording this on this day, it came out yesterday. Oh, look, we win. That was a short race. I didn't even remember to use my nitrous. Oh. It's multiple races, that's why they're so short. Makes sense. So yeah, they both came out. PS4 came out like a week ago, and Xbox One yesterday, and people were predicting that the Xbox One wasn't going to do as well as the PS4 after the PS4 had gotten like over 1 million console sales in the first 24 hours. And so people were like, wow, Sony did really well, they might be the victors, but of course no one knows what they're talking about before the Xbox One actually comes out. It's all just kind of speculation, and it turns out Xbox One did just as well. Both consoles have their respective errors at this point. There's what people are calling the blue line of death, or blue light of death, on the PS4, where like the LED indicator that goes like across the middle of the console just turns a solid blue and like flashes every now and again. And I forget what the actual cause of it is because I didn't really pay attention. I just know that there is an error, and people, it's a rare error. I mean, there's going to be defects, and people are freaking out. They're like, oh my god, it's like the new Red Ring of Death. And it's like, no, if it's widespread enough like Red Ring of Death was, then yes, you could say it was something that it's Sony's fault that they designed this console this way. But it was affecting only a small amount of people. It's like less than 1% is what Sony was claiming, although some other sources are claiming like 2% of people. But still, like, you have to expect some sort of dead on arrival hardware. Like, it's just going to happen with the amount of scale, especially if you sell 1 million. Like, there are going to be products who just came off the factory line defective and just don't work or whatever. I think, actually, I do remember, I think the problem was whether the fan wasn't plugged in or something internally, or like the fan broke really quickly, and then the console wouldn't allow itself to be played, so it wouldn't overheat, so it wouldn't like get completely broken like the Red Ring of Death basically was, because Red Ring of Death, for you weren't in the loop. However many years ago that was a big thing, like 5 years ago, the Xbox 360 use lead-free solder, which is kind of the standard now, but the problem with lead-free solder is it has a much lower melting point and doesn't stick as well as lead-based solder. And so if you got your console hot enough by playing it, it would melt the solder on like the graphics processor. Oh wow, more than 2 races. The graphics processor, and it would basically just like destroy the motherboard because the solder on the motherboard would melt, and the graphics processor was a big one that would come loose, or like misconnections or whatever. And so, whoa! What the heck? I hope that was recorded. I'm pretty sure it was. It looks like I'm still recording. Oh my goodness. Sorry for the yelling, but my god. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Oh man, he just went flying. He's Superman in car form. I can't even concentrate. Andrew, what are you doing? What did you put in your car? Is this some like rocket technology? Like you have jet fuel in there now? I thought nitrous was bad, but this guy's fucking using jet fuel. He's blasting off. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I like lose the race because of it. That'd be pretty bullshit. Although I've run the last 2 races, so I have like the 16 points, and unless he's been in second place both times, then he gets first place here and I get second place. Other than that, I pretty much win. So yeah. So yeah, anyway, back to Xbox 360. So yeah, it had the Red Ring of Death, and it was like affecting like almost a quarter of like all the consoles would get red ringed, and Microsoft basically would replace it because they realized it was such a big problem if you had red ring and you were still like within like, they upped the warranty from like 1 year, I think like 3 years, once they saw the prevalence of the red ring, and people were angry at them for only having a year warranty on something that was breaking so commonly. They would replace the console and whatever. So people were saying it was that the PS4's blue line of death or whatever was like the Red Ring of Death, hence the name similarity. But it seems like it's really not widespread, and it's just basically just those specific consoles were just kind of dead on arrival or have some sort of internal error. It's not the design of the console overall that is causing the issue, which is a good thing. And then, I mean, it's only been a day, so I don't really know much about the Xbox One, but there was, I read on Reddit that there is a somewhat widespread, like, disk drive error of some sort. I don't really know the details of it because I didn't really read into it very much, but it sounded basically like the same, not like a Red Ring of Death widespread, but just, you know, typical error, which is, you know, to be expected, and people are freaking out and they're like, oh my god, everybody designs their console shitty. It's like, no, it's just how manufacturing works. There's going to be some errors in the manufacturing process at some point. You can't have 100% like success rate unless you pump way too much money and make the consoles like 3 times as expensive, and it's just not worth it. It's better to have that 1% failure rate or whatever than to increase the cost for everybody. So yeah, it's just kind of to be expected. I don't think it's anything to freak out about. I was intrigued by people freaking out about it, and you know, yeah. I don't really think I'm gonna get either one of the consoles ever. I don't really feel the need unless I somehow come into a large sum of money that I just don't have anything else to do with. Like after I upgrade my PC more. Maybe if I had like $400, I'd buy a PS4 or whatever. I don't really see that happening. I don't feel the need. I don't know, it's weird. Like, it almost seems like the jump between last generation and now this generation being Xbox One and PS4, doesn't seem to be as big as previous generations. And even like Xbox 360 wasn't huge, but it was significant, whereas like Xbox 360 to Xbox One and PS3 to PS4 isn't like, there's like really not much difference, or at least not what I can tell. New car lot. And it's just interesting to think back, like PS1 and PS2 was like mind-blowing. Like all the older generations, like every new console that came out was just such a huge step forward in technology. But now it's like we already had the technology, it was just that consoles weren't there. And it's not like the consoles are introducing any new technology. Like my PCs had the same stuff that PS4 and Xbox One have had for like 2 years. It's like, it's just, everything else is catching up. It's not like the consoles are pushing the envelope anymore. There's not anything super groundbreaking in them anymore, which is interesting, and that's why I also feel that I'm not really going to need to get them. I'll stick with my PC, and maybe I'll miss some exclusives, maybe I won't. Who knows? I'll be fine either way. But it's been 28 minutes, so I think I'm gonna call it an episode. We got a ton of stuff. That Underground Racing League was 3 races, which was a bit longer than I expected. I'll probably do the DVD covers and stuff off camera because you guys don't need to see those. I'll do like those 3 Underground Racing Leagues off camera. I'll do some more general racing off camera. I'll be back, and we'll just do some more races and whatever else comes our way. So until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, week, month, year, whenever you're watching this, sometime in the future probably. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Adios!